Either.
Anyway, we are live, America. So welcome
are?
back to the site. We just turned it on.
Oh, shit.
Yes, we're back to.
While I was saying all that?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
want to say it again though because it was good.
It
We
was.
are back. Welcome back to the sweltering and sweaty and swampy ass sack on a wet my whistle Wednesday. The Redoubtable One Thomas J is a lot of question. One Ronald J.
I'm
Miliaccio.
greasy, yo.
He is greasy. He is grimy. He is slimy.
I mean, I'm Italian down to the bone with
yeah,
the grease.
this is the sausage when it comes
Jeez.
out of the. Yeah.
Greasy.
Before you drop it into the, but it comes out of the wrapper. This is what it is. Yeah. That's where we're at. You know I'm right.
I lost you.
What? How?
I don't know. You started talking about the sausage coming out the wrapper. And I was
It's
like,
like hot, sweaty, sweltering, swassy, assy. This is what's fucking going on here. It's fucking
Swassy?
swassy, assy.
Swassy.
I'm
Swamp
just
ass?
swamp ass. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it is.
It is. But because we're manly men, we're here. So anyway,
push
welcome
through.
back. We push through. We persevere. We
We
adapt.
push through for Providence.
We do. That too. Yeah. So, but anyway, welcome back to IDD. For those who know I don't disagree. Segment 2, NFL training camp. We have not talked about it.
We haven't.
The obvious reason is because both our teams are cellar dwellers right now until
Jeez.
further notice. We're wondering what to do with the quarterback. If they're gonna give him more, or is this it for Mr. Danny Dimes? And the Patriots have already destroyed Mac Jones. He's somewhere on the Jaguars scrap pile, and now they're fixing to destroy another young kid. Fixing to destroy another young
Are they
kid that has
fixing right
talent.
now?
Because I got to tell you something. They've been through, I think it's 8 or 9 days of camp now, whatever it is, and this kid is not anywhere near. Like, I wouldn't start him in a preseason game. In a game that I know doesn't count, doesn't matter, I would not put this kid on the field.
Whoa,
That's
tough.
where he is right now. And it's not his fault, okay? If someone was dumb enough to draft him at 3, hi, New England. It's not his fault for taking advantage of it. Get as much money as you can. But he's a year away, and that's assuming he's going to get top-notch coaching, which we don't know what he's going to get. We know it can't possibly be as bad as Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. So right there, we have a glimmer of hope. But what I've seen on video, okay, he's hit a couple of deep ones because he's got arm strength. But that's the only thing he's done. He can't do anything in between the tackles. He does not. He is slow on his reads, to say the least. He has happy feet in the pocket. And again, his arm can't bail
See
him
if I
out.
can find some video.
And when he panics, he scrambles, and he's going to get killed if he does that at this level. Because they bring in those guys to stop you from doing that. So he's not ready. Now look, Jacoby Brissett to me is a capable starter in this league. He's proven to be successful if you put anything around him. And I got news for you. He doesn't have much. Now, the receivers they drafted, there's some. I mean, I will say this. I don't know what the ceiling is, but there is some potential there. How soon it comes out, I don't know. But the receiving core is not
Do you
totally.
know much about the ones they drafted?
Yeah, one came from Washington. He was the number 2 guy, and then the other one came from, where was he from? Down, I think it was UCF, somewhere down in the south. And he's a very talented player. So they've got 2 that they have talent. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but they have talent. Here's the other funny thing. This is how bad it is.
I'm watching some highlights of him connecting.
This is how bad it is at training camp. And I'm not the first person to say what I'm about to say. But I was thinking it because I've been watching. One of the bright spots of this camp has been the Baylor burner. Tyquan Thornton, who gets hurt walking from here to there. He's put on about 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. He looks bigger, still as fast, and he's making plays. Now, it's the first 10, 12 days of camp.
Right.
We're not putting him in Canton here.
Are they hitting?
He is.
They're hitting.
Everything.
They're hitting.
And he looks bigger. He's added some weight. He doesn't look like the toothpick. He's not jacked, but he's got something on him now. You can see it. But he's out there like a guy playing for his job. He knows it, and he's playing like it. And I don't know that he's going to make it out of camp still on this roster, but kudos to him, at least so far, because he's manned up. One of the few, I can't believe I'm saying this, one of the few bright spots. Now, having said that, watch the fucker get hurt tomorrow in camp. Watch him get hurt tomorrow and be out for a month.
Then you got to stop talking about the
Would that
Patriots.
surprise me? No, because that's his MO. Just when you think, oh, this kid's going to boom, he goes down. You could set your watch by it. Literally. It's happened 3 fucking times already. So, I mean.
So this says rookie NFL QBs through 4 days of camp. Leading the way with interceptions, who do you think it is?
It's our guy.
Caleb Williams, 4.
Good. Fuck him.
Number 2, actually no. Bo Nix also has 4 INTs.
Yeah.
And then Drake May has 3. Jaden Daniels has 3.
And by the way, let's be clear about something. You know why he only has 3?
Who?
Drake May. You know why he has 3? Because
They're not playing him against the first team.
they're not playing it because what's his name Brissett is taking 3/4 of the snaps. So I don't know what the other ones are doing, but this guy is playing.
The other guys are QB1.
Yeah, this guy's playing 1/4 of the time. He's 1 interception back.
Yeah. They're saying J.J. McCarthy only has 1. He threw a pick 6 first day, and everybody was like, J.J. McCarthy sucks.
Since then, he's been perfect.
And then I just saw some video on Penix.
Don't tell me it's good.
It's good.
Of course it is, because I wanted Penix. You know how much
It's
I wanted
good.
the Pats to draft Penix. Don't tell me this.
Instead, the fucking Falcons take him, so now we don't get to see him for 3 years while Kirk Cousins is playing.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, he'll get hurt. He's a pussy. Kirk will go down. He's got his money.
Kirk isn't a pussy.
No, but now he's got that big payday. Watch him go down.
Dude, he had a big payday already.
This is bigger.
Kirk Cousins has made a hell of a living.
Being a very average quarterback.
He puts numbers up.
Well, if you give me that receiving core, I'd put numbers up.
Maybe.
Minnesota? I can think of a lot of quarterbacks that would have killed to have had Minnesota's receiving core.
If you took the hits that Kirk Cousins took, you would not continue to play. I know you. Now, I didn't know you in your prime.
Kirk Cousins doesn't take hits.
Are you kidding me?
He avoids them.
Kirk Cousins gets hit harder than most quarterbacks in the NFL.
No.
I'll pull him up. Dude, okay, here's why I feel this way.
Why?
I watched that show Quarterback on Netflix.
Yeah.
You got to see the hits this guy takes.
I'm not saying he doesn't take any hits.
He holds on to the ball too long, and he takes.
like he's the only one that gets pummeled out there.
No,
Mac Jones.
No. I'm not. Hey, I'm not dissing any quarterback. I was talking about you being able to throw for the same numbers as him and take those hits.
I'm not a quarterback.
Exactly.
I can't do that at all.
You said you could.
I was a receiver when I played.
No,
I was a really good receiver.
You said if you give me that receiving core, I could put up numbers.
I could put up numbers.
And I said, no, you couldn't take these hits.
I got news for you. Unlike him, I wouldn't hold on to the ball. And by the way, with the receiving core he had, why are you holding on to the ball? You don't have to hold on to the ball. Every fucking play, one of them's wide open. There's nobody that can cover that 3 when what's his nuts was there before he left. What are you talking about? Fucking kidding me? Like, he's had, please. Kirk Cousins has never left.
All right, I digress. You could do it just the same as Kirk Cousins.
I could.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
wouldn't hold on to the ball.
No, you would get destroyed.
You can't get destroyed if the ball's already gone.
You would get destroyed.
Pick them apart. I'd say, hey, you, get open. What's the play? Does it matter? You're going to get open no matter what I call. Just run what you want.
I'd love to just put you in there in training camp. Can we get RJ to run a few
Right
plays
now?
here? Pick 6. Yeah, I'm talking about right now.
No, in my prime I could have. In my 20s, 30s I could have. Not now.
Okay.
Now I can't. I can't feel 2 of my toes, Tom. Does Kirk have that problem? No.
I'm sure he does.
So you're telling me the 2
Many
toes on his
concussions
plant
he's
foot?
had?
I'm sorry.
Many concussions as Kirk Cousins has had?
How many? How many's he had? Tell me.
Who knows? No,
Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I'm sure it must
Every
be a
time
large
they
number.
get blasted in the face, that's
Off
a
the top of my
concussion.
head, I don't know, but I'm sure it must be a lot.
All right. Okay. I forgot. You're right. You could be just as good as an NFL quarterback.
I didn't say I would be as good. I just said I'd put up numbers.
Oh, yeah. You put up numbers. You go 0 for 20.
No. I'd probably go 3 TDs, 2 picks. That's probably what I'd do.
That's such a fucking falsehood.
No, it's not, because the 3 guys that are on the
3
side are all...
TDs, 2 picks.
Yeah, because you know why? All 3 of those guys, they have what's
God.
called the jump ball.
I thought you were
Just
arrogant.
throw it up.
I thought
Just
you were
throw it
arrogant.
up.
I
Just
thought
throw
you were
it up.
arrogant.
I'll get it.
I didn't realize you were that arrogant.
It's not arrogant. If
Yes, it is.
you're telling me you couldn't throw a 10-yard out
if I hike the ball
If you're in the
and
shotgun,
a fucking
are you
400-pound
telling
lineman
me
fell on me, I couldn't get up.
you'd get it's a
If
10.
somebody hit me in the knee, I wouldn't get
Hey,
up for the
Jack
next play.
Wagon Jim, it'd be gone before he got halfway to you.
You'd still get hit.
No,
That's
you
wrong.
wouldn't. It's called a late fucking hit. They ain't gonna touch you if the ball's already gone. They
Oh,
can't.
guys don't get hit late.
Not anymore. It's a penalty every day and a fine.
It's okay.
No.
I'm saying I couldn't take the hits.
Oh, I'm saying you can throw that pass, and you didn't deny that, by the way. So there
I could throw that pass
Well,
in the cul-de-sac.
then don't tell me you couldn't throw.
I could throw it in the cul-de-sac.
10 yards. Yeah, and what, if it's Justin Jefferson over there, you got a 99% chance he's going to get caught. I don't give a fuck who's around him. And that's not a fucking exaggeration either. So
You got a fucking
just throw it up. Jump
6'5"
ball. It's like having when you had
lineman
Randy
coming in.
Moss.
You
Just
got
throw it up.
Dexter Lawrence coming right up. You say hike. Shit.
You'll count to one and throw it because it's 10 yards. That's it. He'll be there in 1 second.
Why don't they do that every time?
They should. You got to get down there
You can't
too.
just do that on the.
No, that's in the
NFL
red zone.
field.
Like if you're in the red zone, you can do that. You have to get there first. That's not always easy. But once you get there, that's automatic. It's like when Gronk was in his prime. Once they got in the red zone, everybody knew where the fucking ball was going, and you couldn't do a damn thing about it. Why is the greatest fucking tight end ever?
I disagree.
Oh, really? I never saw anybody stop Gronk in his prime.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Okay.
God, that's not what we're arguing.
You're telling me you couldn't throw a 10-yard out to Justin Jefferson? Bullshit.
Not on an NFL field.
Yes,
with
you
an NFL
could.
Defense.
Yes, you could. You know why? Because if I put you in the shotgun, you'll be gone before they get to you. Because you're 7 steps off the fucking line,
I'd
you
be a nervous
donkey.
wreck.
If the lineman laid down, he couldn't get to you on time.
All I'm saying is, there's no way I'd last a full game. I'd take.
I said you could put up some numbers. Would that not be a touchdown? It's one fucking play. Numbers.
Throw one pass.
If it's a
and connect
touchdown, that's numbers, though. By the way, what would your rating be? 1 for 1 with a touchdown?
it. Big fucking
But
158.3.
158.3. Think about that. Think about stat sheet stuffing. And you'd be like, walk up. I'm done here. It's too easy.
Coach,
I'm
where's
done
the
here.
red
It's too
zone?
easy.
Let me in. Let me get in.
I'm done here. It's too easy, Coach. Fuck it. I don't want to play no more. I gotta find something tougher to
I
do.
think my nerves would get
I gotta
the
go play
best of me.
pickleball.
My
It's
nerves
more
would get
nerve-wracking.
My nerves would get the best of me.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd fucking shank it right
Dude,
in
you'd be
the ground.
breakdancing if you did that touchdown.
No, there's no way I'd hit it.
In fact, you'd be running to the damn, where's the laptop? Going to see ESPN's and the stats up there. You can read 1 for 1, 1 touchdown, 158.3 rating.
Pulling up my stat line.
And the best part is it'd be a 10 yards, you know what I mean? Now your pass would be average 10 yards per pass. Do you know what the average was for the league last year? 6.7.
Boom.
Boom.
I throw it deep down the field.
Deep down the field. That's crazy. One play, one pass.
Turned on the Olympics and Jimmer for
Tom will be doing the windmill in the end. He'd be doing the fucking worm. He'd be doing more celebrating the guys in the end zone.
Yeah, if I threw it.
Yes, you would.
Why not?
Oh my God. He'd be like the dude. He'd be Enrico Palazzo when he struck the guy out for the first time. He's spinning around. That would be you.
Nah, I'm more of a spike guy.
And by the
I
way,
would just slam it.
And by the way, it would be justified.
I don't think I'd celebrate. I like the spike.
You can't spike it though. He spikes it. He caught it.
Yeah, but I run over, ask him.
No, you can't. You're doing the moonwalk in the end zone with the spin in the
I can't moonwalk.
I can still see you doing that. And then he goes, hey, hey, hey. Oh my God. Anyway, the Patriots suck. And the Bill Belichick has, it's almost like when they did that phrase, bomb them back to the Stone Age. He has literally bombed them back into bum blasting. Just fucking, they are going to stink like they stunk when I was a kid. I never thought I'd ever see them go back there. But this arrogant motherfucker, with just in 4 fucking years, he did this. In 4 fucking years. It's like he took a fucking, it's like looking at Hiroshima. It's the fucking mushroom cloud. How the fuck do you do that? How do you go from one extreme to the other in fucking 4? And it was all your decisions. You made every fucking possible wrong decision a coach / GM could make.
It's called balance.
Wow.
He made all the right decisions for about 10 years.
No, Tom. He was there for 18 or 19. 4 does not have, but this case it does. 99.9% of the time, he's wrong. But this is the one case where he's right. Because Belichick fucked up that much in that short time. They look like a shell of themselves. Like, what the fuck is this? This is 1982. 1981. 1990, when Rod Rust. Did I ever say about Rod Rust?
I don't know who that
How
is.
they were, he was the coach of that. They were 1-15. How they won the one they won, I'll never know. And they're the worst football team I've ever seen in my life. Worse than any Tampa Bay Buccaneer team. And somehow they got a win. And I forget why. I think the team they beat had 2 wins. They were almost as bad. But they were so fucking bad. And the highlight of that season was Lisa Olson. Lisa Olson is not a cheerleader. She's not one of the coach's wives. No. She's a reporter for the Boston Globe, who was verbally sexually abused in the locker room by 3 Patriots. This was the highlight story of the season. And
Well, it's kind of a low light.
but that was the only news that season. It was so bad. That was the only news that ever got off the page of the Globe.
That's bad news.
It went all across the country. It was the only reason anyone knew about them. And that was the worst moment. I was like, wow. And my father kept saying, well, it could have been worse. They actually won a game. And he still doesn't know how they won. So it could have been worse. They could have won 16.
Side issue.
But
Can you get me more of all my vitamins except for the pill ones? Because a bug got on them, was crawling all over them. Literally.
well, if you had eaten them when I put them there.
Well,
So you threw them all out.
no, not yet. But I don't want to eat those. Every time a fly
You
lands,
can clean them. You can clean them.
You can clean them.
Every time a
Go in the
fly
house. We're doing a
lands,
show. We're
it
recording.
poops.
Go in the house.
Me, you just totally did them.
Look,
That did not happen.
get in the house, Mia.
Oh my god. Can you please get me one of those?
Not right now.
Well, guess I'm never going to sleep then.
Well, so much for football training camp.
Fucking. That's how bad. See that right there? If the Patriots were a girl, right now, that's who they'd be. Right there. That's who they'd be right now. That's it right there.
You're terrible.
She just made me feel the way I've been feeling about the Patriots all day since I just fucking realizing that Bill Belichick has destroyed the greatest dynasty, and it was all by his own hand. Destroyed the greatest dynasty in modern sports. And it was all his ego. The ego that destroyed a dynasty. Literally, when the definitive history of this team is written, this section will be called the ego that destroyed a dynasty. And literally brought them back to a place I never thought I'd see them go again. So, in any event, compared to that, the Giants look like Super Bowl contenders. So,
You think so?
well, they have a number 1 receiver. They have a quarterback who's made it to the playoffs when he didn't have a whole lot. And he might actually have a number 1 receiver for the first time in his career. We don't know if the line is better, but it should be, at least on paper.
The line will be better.
It'll be better. So,
The line, because it can't be worse.
it can't be worse.
There's
right?
no way.
No way. Them and the Patriots were the 2 worst.
Remember that
in
game
football.
against Seattle when they gave up like 11 sacks last year? I think it was on
I still can't believe that
Sunday
was
night or
real.
Monday Night Football.
When he told me that, I didn't believe him at first.
You watched it.
I know, but I wasn't watching it the whole time. So when you said it was 11, I'm like, no, they didn't get him 11 times. And then we saw the reap of all of them. Like, oh my God, they got him 11 times. Fucking, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was
I don't
all
really know what
time.
to expect. They drafted a tight end from Penn State. His name's
Usually
Theo
that's a good
Johnston.
sign.
Theo Johnson, I
Penn
think his name
State
is.
tight ends generally do well in the NFL. as a general
who
rule.
else is Penn State tight end?
Oh, this is
Like Todd Heap or
Todd Heap is one of them, but there's others.
is he
I
from Penn
can't-
State?
I think he is. But I can't remember. You can't ask me this question right now.
Sorry.
But I mean, I'm just saying, Penn State tight ends have a history of doing well in the NFL. They do, and they're in there. I just don't have them at the top of my head. But the thing is, that's a good pick. The kid from LSU looks every bit a 1.
Neighbors looks legit.
He looks like a 1. That's what a 1 is supposed
Yeah.
to look like. And it just accentuates how bad the Patriots fucked up even more because Marvin Harrison was fucking sitting there.
Yeah.
just fucking sitting there.
So was Malik Neighbors.
Yep, they were both. I'm saying, but the Giants didn't make the mistake where the Pats did.
Yeah, and I mean, with the Giants, if Jalen Hyatt can actually turn into a speed threat and catch some balls, now you got the speed guy. Neighbors is really speed and physicality.
He's like Jamar Chase.
And then
He's a lot like Jamar Chase.
And then Wan'Dale Robinson,
who I love.
Wan'Dale Robinson is a I think could be a really good slot receiver for them. He's fast, he's shifty. So, I don't know, maybe their offense is okay.
If I wasn't a Pats fan, I'd have a Jamar Chase jersey. He's that fucking good. This kid that they drafted reminds me of him.
Well,
I don't know if he's going to be as good, but if he's close, the Giants got something. Because he's one of the top 3 or 4 receivers in the game. Right now he's in his
so then they just have to protect Daniel Jones.
Just give him enough time.
If they can protect him, then he has no excuse.
No.
Darren Waller, I saw him on a podcast.
Now they lost.
Darren Waller was saying it wasn't Daniel Jones' fault last year.
No, it
He was
wasn't
like,
his
we couldn't
fault.
protect him.
No. The kid was
Which I
almost.
thought was interesting.
The kid almost got killed.
Yeah.
Twice that I recall. So I mean, this is why I feel bad. I'm not laughing at Drake May. I feel bad for him. They are not. They didn't help this kid. They didn't do him any favors. They really did. He's even better off going back to school or getting drafted by somebody else because that line is horrendous.
The Patriots are easily becoming the
Old Patriots.
organization, if you're a quarterback, you don't want to go to.
You would have thought they
With
watched
the treatment over the last 6 years.
Mayo watched this man, his mentor, destroy Mac Jones right in front of his eyes. He saw exactly how it happened. The only thing he hasn't done is hire 2 bumbling boobs like that's the one thing he hasn't done. But he hasn't done anything else to help this kid. Okay, and I know they drafted receivers, and I've seen them, and there's some talent there, but there's no Marvin Harrison in this group. You need that dude. That dude changes your offense. Period. As in now you actually have one. Because now the defense.
You guys have Hunter Henry.
I repeat. Now you would have
You
one.
guys have the Baylor Bird.
Now you would have. I repeat.
You guys have Pop Douglas.
He's the only thing. Him and these two, the 2 kids they drafted, they look like there's talent there. How much I don't know, but there's something there. But they're not him. They're not the guy. They're not the guy you drafted either. They're not. No.
I hope Neighbors is that good.
I think he can be. Yep. I think he can be. It's there. It's all there. So he's got a point. Brian Daboll has to unlock that offensive mind and find ways to get this kid open quickly and put him in the shotgun so he does, like I was just saying, joking with him. You put him in a 7-step drop and give him 2 seconds for that kid to get release. That's all you got to do. And when defenses start doubling him, now other people will come open. So, because that's what will happen.
Daboll really does. To me, Daboll needs to show something.
He does.
He's supposed to be this offensive quarterback guru.
Yep.
And look, I know it was a tough time last year because Daniel Jones got hurt.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor got hurt.
Yeah.
He did great things with fucking DeVito. What was his name?
Yeah. The Italian stallion?
What was DeVito's first name?
Danny? No. Vito DeVito? Dorito DeVito.
No, whatever the fuck his name was. Something.
It was Italian.
Something DeVito.
It was Italian.
Was it Bobby DeVito?
I don't know. It was pasta / meat sauce.
Anyway.
It was meat sauce DeVito.
Too many times his quarterbacks were making the wrong decision. Whether it was Daniel Jones throwing a pick 6 while he's in the red zone at the 5-yard line, or Tyrod Taylor not knowing that you can't do a run play when there's only 7 seconds on the clock before the half. His guys need to execute better based on his coaching. Because, look, I understand people can turn into bumbling boobs sometimes, but when it's constantly happening and it's with different people and you're the leader, stop looking at everybody like they're idiots and figure out why they're not catching on.
You're the village idiot.
You're the leader of them.
Lord of the idiots.
You're the Lord of the idiots. So, to me, I like what you said about him unlocking something.
He's got something to unlock.
The Giants' offense has been boring as fuck for 6 years.
This kid is the definition of home run hitter. And when you got one of those, you better figure out how to use them. fast, because the faster you do, the better everyone around him is going to get.
Yeah, don't be locking on fucking
Yeah.
Darius Slayton.
Yep.
Darius Slayton's a fine receiver, but
He's proven to be.
Yeah,
He's not
but
this
he's
kid.
not this guy.
No way. But can this guy make him better? Yes,
Should.
he can. Yeah. Yes, he can. So, Brian Daboll, the cupboard ain't bare anymore, and you better do something with it. It's a passing league now. Look, I think Saquon Barkley's a big loss, but it's not a running league.
Yeah.
A lot of teams win without a Saquon Barkley in their backfield. But you know what I also know? No teams win without a number one on the outside. None of those teams
That's
win.
true.
None of them fucking win. If they don't got that dude, forget it. It's over. So it's over before it even
Well,
starts.
unless, well, I guess Mahomes,
Tom Brady
Mahomes
has
Kelsey.
He has Kelsey. He's the
But this year
definition
that
of-
was a stretch.
it was gift wrapped. Baltimore gift wrapped. But the bottom
But
line
I'm just
is,
saying, Kelsey was.
and the year
not-
before, the Eagles coughed it up like you read about.
Kelsey was not what he.
He not 2 years
what he's
ago.
been.
No, but he still has him, and because he still has him, and he's still a threat. Teams have to focus on him. Just his presence makes people. That's what this kid can be for you. He has that kind of presence.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Up, he went through an episode and a half.
It's almost a pitcher of ice water.
It was a pitcher of ice water. I, however, own my second Diet Pepsi. So look, they've got that dude. The Patriots don't. I think Jacoby Brissett is also one of the positives. He looks like a veteran who's ready, and might be their savior, believe it or not, because I think he actually can handle this mess. Something tells me he'll figure out a way to not. He won't embarrass them. He'll keep them in games. He'll give them good looks, and I think he will outplay some quarterbacks this year. But at that line, if that line doesn't get marketably better, and by the way, I'm not just talking about talent, technique, the little things. When the Patriots' offensive line was great, it wasn't because they overwhelmed you with talent. They just did the little things better. They were fundamentally the best line. They weren't the biggest, they weren't the fastest, they were just the best line fundamentally. They never beat themselves. Their communication was excellent, and they wore you down. So they got to get somewhere in the stratosphere of that. They don't got to be that, but they got to get somewhere that, okay, if these guys, they're not there. They're the biggest, the scariest thing right now. So, and that's why I say Drake May doesn't touch the field this year. I don't care if Jacoby Brissett gets hurt. Do not play. Keep that donkey, Bailey Zappi, let him go get his head.
They signed
Yeah.
Zach Wilson. They're like,
Yeah.
get in here.
Yeah, anybody.
We'll ruin you.
Let anybody else take that beat, but not this kid. Don't
Dude.
do this to him.
We got to talk trade deadline.
We do. Losers, Red Sox. Moving on.
The Mets, we can talk about how the Mets did basically exactly what I thought they would do. They got 2 more bullpen arms, and they got a starter from Oakland. And in terms of prospects given up, I think they gave up like their 17th best prospect, their 20-something best. Like, they didn't give up guys where you go, you're fucking the future up, man. What are you doing? So I think it's a realistic go for it.
Which is good.
Which I think is good.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey,
Yeah.
let's sell off everything. We're going to try to win the World Series this year. But it's
They look like they thought about it and did it went about it rationally.
Yeah.
They didn't go crazy. They didn't give up
Yeah.
the farm. They got better doing it. Like, how do they call it? They manufactured it. It was efficient. That's how
Right.
they did it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It's not sexy, but it's got teeth.
It was deliberate.
Yep.
It was controlled.
Yep.
It wasn't over the top. And I mean, look, the Red Sox did bring in Paxton, which is, I think, the equivalent of who the Mets brought in. So it's very similar. I don't know if y'all needed bullpen help and if you got bullpen help.
We did need
I didn't-
open up, but we needed.
You did?
We needed an ace. And here's the problem, and he mentioned both these guys the other night. These are the type of kids you go after. 27 and 25.
Yeah, but they were saying the price for aces was just
Well, because they're so hard to get. This is my fucking point. If you listen, he's making my point. The price is because they're so fucking hard to find. So, by the way, if you can outbid everybody else and get the thing that everybody else is trying to get, you fucking go get it.
maybe. No,
You go get it. He's 25 years. You're gonna have him for 10 years if you do things right.
But what if they wanted like Duran for him?
No, I'm talking about the farm system. I wouldn't give
But
away.
what if they said that?
I wouldn't give away Durant for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that they asked for that. I would have given it my top prospects in the. That's what I would have done.
In the minors.
For that kid, yes, I would.
I'll give you 1 and 4 of my prospects. So my number 1 and my number 4, and then you can pick somebody in the 20s.
Yeah. But I'm not giving him one of my frontline starters of a team that's in playoff contention.
Yeah.
No. I'm getting
Did y'all
this
get a
guy.
bat? Did y'all get a bat or anybody?
I don't know. I couldn't get past the 2 pitchers, so I was like, oh my god! Like, and again, they're not terrible, but did they move the needle? Not really. Not really.
But that extra starter, veteran starter who can give you innings,
They don't have an ace.
they're not
You
gonna
show me
get
a
one.
team. You show me a team in the last 20 years that won a World Series without an ace. There isn't one. You can go back as far as you want. Every fucking team had that dude.
Could be right.
In my lifetime, anyway. I don't remember a team that didn't have that dude. And you knew who he was. Everybody knew who he was. So
That
they don't got
dude.
that dude. So, anyway, the Mets I think were smart with what they did, and they got better in areas where they needed to get better.
Yeah, we did very
So-
much the same. Y'all got 2 bullpen arms.
We didn't need them as much as we needed.
Luis Garcia, Lucas Sims. You did. It's funny because I really felt like both our teams are in a similar place. When you look
Similar
at
record.
when you look at them, they're trying to build, okay? Because
But your guy's spending the money.
yeah,
Our guy isn't.
but we fucked it up the past few years.
But at least he's willing to spend it. He's trying.
But we're both.
But our guy won't do it.
Yeah, but something has happened because you have a good team. So they're doing something
Epstein
right.
happened.
Right. Okay. So they're doing something
Alex
right.
Cora's been happening.
There we go. You got
You got 2 guys and a GM or a director of player, whatever his title is, doing the right things because those 2 are superstars at what they do.
Okay. So there you go.
You have Rafael Devers and you have a closer. It's not like the cupboard is bare. This kid Durant came up through the system.
You
Okay.
have young guys, Rafaela, Long, and catcher.
don't fuck with the lineup. I'm saying
You went out and you got Tyler O'Neill.
I
who's
would
a power
offer
hitter.
my top prospects for that kid. And if it took 3 or 4 of them, so fucking be it. That kid's ready now. That kid's not up. He's ready now. He makes you a contender now.
Yeah.
I don't understand. The only thing that staff doesn't have is an ace. It's glaring. And yet they're in the top 10 in most categories pitching-wise. They don't have the fucking ace. And that's why they get dismissed. Because everybody knows that they don't have an ace. They ain't winning shit. They're no threat. They can out hit it. They can hit out if they got in. Could they out hit a team and win a round? Yeah, maybe, but they ain't gonna get past that. Not without an ace, they're not.
Y'all had to give up 4 minor leaguers for a 37-year-old bullpen arm.
See, listen to that. For a 37-year-old bullpen arm, does that sound right?
He pitched in 45 games for the Angels. He was 5-1 with 4 saves and a 3.7 ERA.
4? Does that sound like it's worth 4 minor leaguers?
40 strikeouts.
I'm sure the numbers are impressive, but 4 fucking minor leaguers for a 37-year-old bullpen arm? Who the fuck does that? The Red Sox.
Oh, Paxton started for y'all tonight. How'd he do?
They won 3-2.
He must have pitched a good game.
Yeah. Not a close, not an ace. Not an ace. That's a borderline playoff team. Not an ace. So, like I said, it's still missing. I think they've got almost everything else. They've got speed like I've never seen a Red Sox team have. They've got power.
He's
They've
got a
got
little
guys that can hit.
foundation going on there.
He does. They're just missing that one thing. It's like, oh my God. And if there's 2 guys sitting out there, there's 2 of them. Give them. Are you fucking kidding me? And they're both young enough where you can justify it. If one, say they were 29 and 32, these 2 guys. Then I could say, all right, they're where are they? How much do they have left? But these guys are 27 and 25. They're not even in their prime yet. Like, and everybody knows they're legit. Come on. man. Come on. Fucking Henry. Fuck you. In any event, I'm disgusted.
No, he didn't pitch tonight.
Who pitched?
Oh, today's Wednesday.
It is.
He pitched yesterday.
Yeah, I got fucking bum blast.
Uh-oh. Mr. Paxton.
Oh, it was 10-6. The Red Sox came back and made it lower. It was 10-3 at one
But it
point.
was a bum-a-thon.
Well, 10-6.
So did he get bummed?
He did. He got bent
Oh, they
over.
picked up James Paxton.
He got bent over. That video with the guy with the finger and the lube going on it. Right to the anal cavity.
Damn it, he's not there either.
I thought he pitched.
Sorry,
If he did,
this
he
is
got,
the
if
wrong
he did, he got shelled. But, you know, they're both one game out because the Red Sox did win tonight, and the Mets did win their season series, but they lost tonight. They lost the finale. But they're both one. They're right there. They're one game out. There's plenty of time left. The Mets, I think, got better. The Sox, I don't know if they got better. I know the Mets did. So that's my opinion on it. Anyway, that's going to do it for our show tonight because he's tapped out.
I'm trying to find the numbers on Paxton.
We'll return Sunday night. We will have the medal round preview. I'm assuming the men and the women are both going to get in.
Paxton went 4.1, 6 hits, gave up 6 runs. Only 3 were earned, though. There must have been some errors.
And maybe by him. Ball went off his glove.
What, are you saying you're not tapped out? So I'm tapped out?
I just can't.
Why am I tapped out?
Because I'm not saying you're tapped out. I'm saying I'm depressed because I'm talking about 2 losers here.
No, you said, that's the end of our show because he's tapped out.
I don't mean everything I say. Literally. But
Figuratively?
either or.
Metaphorically?
What does that mean to be metaphoric? Give me the definition.
Metaphoric. A metaphor compares something without the use of like or as.
What does that mean?
The sky was a blue sea.
What's blue?
Okay, Anthony. That's what John does.
That's what Donald
What's
Trump
blue?
does. Donald Trump.
I'll be like, go to
What is
bed.
blue?
And John goes, what's bad?
The harbinger of your doom. If you don't move, little man.
Oh, man. I am tapped out.
Yeah. So, but anyway, move on.
Whether you meant it or not, it was true.
It was true. This is the big. We'll be back Sunday night. We will preview the medal rounds for basketball, both teams. Women's soccer also, by the way, is 2-0 in pool play, so they're looking pretty good right now out of the gate. Quick shout out, women's rugby.
That was cool.
That was pretty. If you got a chance to see that last play of the game, dude, fucking runs that chick
Walk-off
over and
94
fucking
yarder.
Bo Jackson's it.
On Sunday, we'll come back and pretend like we watched the Olympics. We'll pretend to be a couple of good Patriots.
Simone Biles, GOAT. Did it again. Good. Shout out to her.
Dude, do you know she has like moves that are named after her?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm pretty sure they were all in that floor exercise. Oh, God. Did you see that floor exercise?
Dude, what what those people do is scary.
Oh.
When they charge at that fucking vault and flip over, dude, you could break your fucking neck.
They are athletes.
That is insanity.
They're a little crazy.
I mean,
you got to be a little crazy to do that.
I couldn't imagine having the confidence to land that.
The girls on that balance beam.
Oh my god!
Fucking
when they flip
on
with
that
no hands,
landing on that fucking. Are you kidding me?
Dude, when they do the flips with no hands.
And if you miss, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You are fucked.
I know. I felt bad. One of them fell.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know how you stay on it.
How do you get back up there?
Yeah.
Talk about that takes courage.
Yeah,
right
and she
there.
finished.
Yeah, that's how tough they are mentally. So you got to give it to them. And the women
probably falling off that thing 1,000.
Oh man,
well, probably like.
But the thing is,
20,000.
They're champions, all of them. They're Olympians. What's a cooler name than saying, "Oh, you were an Olympian"? Yes, I was.
I fought the gods.
I was an Olympian. It sounds like that, right? I fought Zeus.
I fought the gods and won.
In fact, God rested on the 8th day because he played me on the 7th.
That's going to be the name of my book. That's terrible. The name of my life story.
God rested on the 8th day because he played me on the 7th.
No, the name of my book is going to be I Fought the Gods and Won.
I fought the gods. And
Go fuck yourself.
I fought
Christmas.
the gods and the gods lost.
Go fuck yourself.
They
Christmas.
lost their fucking shirt. I bent them over.
It'll say I fought the gods and won. ... Go fuck yourself, Christmas.
I bent Zeus over. Here's a bolt of lightning for your ass.
This is the end of the show. 'Cause he's fucking tapped out over there. If you can't tell.
He bent Zeus over.
Totally tapped. He's a keg at the frat party.
Oh, God, it's terrible. Anyway, we'll see you Sunday night.
When we pretend to know shit about the Olympics. Well, I saw a couple clips on Twitter.
I bent Zeus over. Would you like some lube? No, they haven't invented it yet.
Oh,